Welcome to the Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl, here to give you another monthly reading for August 2023 for Sagittarius. So anywhere in your birth chart, sun signs, moon, Venus, even where your Jupiter and your north and south nodes, Sagittarius, you will be affected by this reading. Fire signs in general are strongly affected at this time. You may be finding it difficult, or some of you may just feel like, oh no, I'm getting through, I'm good. I know where I want to be, I know where I am, I know how far I want to go. But this is all about choice this month, Sagittarius. And the wisdom that you carry, whether it is emotional or physical, that wisdom is your guide, and you know it. What does Sagittarius need to know? We have one card. Again, there's that intuition, that deep sense of knowing, expansion of love and wanting to celebrate what you know. Brings in the end of a cycle, which is destined for communication and love and victory. Sagittarius, abundance is on its way to you, one way or another, physical, financial, mental, emotional abundance. But you are established. Whether you are sensing it or you're living it, things will change. Your intuition is going to lead you down the road of change. Just follow your instincts. It's the best advice you can get. The thing is, you need to sit and allow your instincts to guide you. If you start thinking things up really quickly and saying, oh, I want to do this and I want to do that, because Sagittarius, we know that you are flighty. You quickly come to decisions, and then you act even faster before you think out that full process. I point my finger, shake my finger at you, because you know that you do it. That's the deep sense of knowing. Your instincts are telling you, I need to slow down. That's what it is. And you do need to slow down. You need to take a nap. And you might want to try a 5 minute. And 5 minutes is long when you're not used to sitting quietly for 5 minutes. And if you're not able to do it for 5 on the first try, start with 1 minute and see how you go through. And if you could do 1 minute, then see if you could do 2. Build yourself up. But you must find some moments between this day that you pick this up in August to the end of August to the middle of September. You need to sit with any and everything that is racing through your mind in order to slow things down. That Queen of Wands here, she wanted to jump, which is that innovation and that determination, and you know you have it within you. What are the messages that Sagittarius needs to know for the month of August? Thank you, Spirit. I do thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Don't forget that notification bell, to make sure you get notifications on all the clips coming up. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of August? Thank you, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of August? Thank you, Spirit. Cut here. The layout is the same. I haven't changed that yet. First layer is the first layer. Oh, these cards are jumping. The first line is you, the viewer. If you're a cross watcher, it's still you if you're inclined to follow this clip. But then you will figure it out if you place yourself in the second line as the significant other. Again, this is relating to other people, whether it is the Sagittarius is here and you are the cross watcher, or vice versa. Either way, you will know. And the third line is the outcome of this read for the month of August. It may carry into the month of September. I know I did mention your time to sit quietly will carry through, so I'm not saying it will, but it may be. I'm inclined to say September, so it means that this could spill into September. I just want to see how far in you can actually see. Oh, you get a good view here. Okay, so let's see how this works out. We have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So Sagittarius, just like I was saying, you need to slow it down for the month of August, and you are, because it's the Knight of Pentacles indicates that there is a slow process that it's an overall read. Overall, this reading is destined to slow things down. See? Just what I started off saying. And then there's a transformation, which is giving you courage to build up and break down. There's a sense of loss and a choice to end a cycle. Take the lead and make an offer. Asking for forgiveness, or going for an offer to be in a relationship. It's very loving and focused. Focusing on a legacy which is destined. It is destined. It is very destined, because you want to marry, Sagittarius. You want to be in a relationship. And you want to be in your, not that you are standing in your integrity. And if you're not, you're aiming for that, because it's the first card. Integrity for a relationship that goes to a higher level. The King of Wands is very focused on that. That's what he wants. So the Queen is either looking for that, or the King himself is making sure that he is standing in integrity. Based on what was done in the past is justified. There is a justice going on. This is karmic. Then we have what's coming down here is the truth about obsessions and being addicted to whatever it is, and saying that you are, and expressing that you've done and that you will change something because of the truth that is destined. If you speak your truth to the Queen, or to or someone else will come to you. It's a mother figure, a loving mother figure. So someone who is very nurturing, that you do know, that you do speak to. Gives the truth, tells the truth. And telling that truth, more truth will come. And then there's a celebration of the truth. So lots and lots of truth come in here. Wow. Okay. So Sagittarius, you and Leo. You and Leo have a lot going on. But that's the fire signs. And I will expect Aries to pretty much have the same thing. Or not same, but similar. Because this is not necessarily third party here. But third parties is what is on the roster. I am not going to say it's just for some and not for others. Everybody is into some kind of third until we taper out into September, and then we become couples and we either fortify third party situations or we break them up altogether. Choice, one way or another. And this slowing down is what is required in order for the king and the queen, or kings and queens, to come on common ground to see this is where they want to go. If it is that the marriage is in order, then it will happen. And if it is that the queen needs to tell the truth, she will, because it seems that there is a truth that needs to be told, and it will come out. And then there is that emperor building on, the Hierophant, which is the end result of a plan in the past that is being nurtured. And the outcome is going to bring things to higher levels. So Sagittarius, you are elevating yourself in self-knowledge, because you're focused. You're focused on what you want, and you're focused on your queen, take it as you will, for marriage. Because plans in the past, see, there is a coupling here. There really is a coupling, but I don't want to say that it's a negative coupling. I'm just going to say that the king and queen, a king and a queen, not bringing it down to just two people here, but in your story, you see where your knowledge of yourself, where you rise above and raise your integrity in order to have that commitment. You see, you need to rise up, whether it is the queen that needs to do it or the king needs to do it. But in order to have the marriage, integrity needs to build itself up with the truth. You see, it goes hand in hand. And that smooth water, Leo had it too. So that's why I'm saying it's similar to the Leo read, where again it's fire signs. So that's where I see the similarity, where we are in the fire signs, suffering and struggling to get to that sense of release and relief. And I want to feel that my relationship is going somewhere, that I can build on and be happy in the future, because we're looking at reciprocity. Something is owed to this generous queen who is affectionate here. This is a generous in affection, eh? So much so that there's an obsession. Again, she could be an alcoholic. When I say she, the queen figure, whether you are a man or a woman, if you feel more feminine, then it is you. And if it is really a woman, then there's that self-satisfaction, because she's got her cup, and then there's 9 here. So she is deciding to move into smooth waters because of reciprocity owed to her, for the sake of a truth in a victory, because the truth will bring the victory. And whatever that truth is, it is to deal with either marriage or divorce, because we have the Queen of Swords and the Hierophant. Standing next to this possibility for marriage, because the truth will come out about a commitment that goes to the level of marriage with this king. And then there is the work in the past to build this relationship, and it is the 3 of Pentacles. So there is a partnership that has been going on through the past, and now it's coming into fulfillment, where the self-satisfaction or that sense of you're drinking too much, or you're having too much sex. There's something of emotion, and it is consumption. So whatever it is that you have as an addiction, you're facing it, for some of you, and then others, you are in a partnership where the partner is drinking too much, or doing too much drugs, or just doing too much of whatever. That is where you're going to see the truth coming out. It's going to come out. It's going to be told, I drink too much and I'm confessing it. Or, I have multiple relationships and I'm confessing it. So it's a confession that will come. It will come. And the truth will come, and it will balance things out within your relationship. Take it as it resonates, whether you're choosing to marry or to say, I don't want to marry anymore. Because now I know the truth. I know everything about you and I don't want to, or I know everything about you and I want to, because it is a satisfaction here in the 10 of Cups. It's broken, but it means that it's being worked on. And it's a slow process. See, it's a slow process. So let's take some cards. Let's see. Again, it's all relating to relationships. And by the light of the moon, or a secret, but it looks more like the culmination of the moon, like a full moon. Reciprocity will be had. Let's see what the 7 of Wands represents, just to get things moving. An ending of a cycle for this King of Cups, who needs to speak to his queen, or take that innovative leadership role. The emotion and the passion that he needs to muster in order to have the abundance and change the perspective about passion. Well, about his or her passion. I mean, it's all about passion. Like, you want that fire in your life, and you're standing up for that. You're determined to speak about it because you're very passionate, and loving and passion go together. You see, again, it's the fire, and of course it will end a cycle. So it's either the ending is you will marry or you will not marry. But going into smooth waters, knowing the truth. Again, it's all about having truth come out. And that truth determines if you're going into the relationship or not. Let's see what this moon show. What is the symbolism of the moon here? Thank you, Spirit. See, the culmination again, changing direction. The 10 of Pentacles is that sense of that wanting to be in a marriage, that legacy, is going to change direction. You're going to change your mind about something because of a bunch of truth that's coming out for a victory. So truth upon truth for a victory. This king is going to be worried. He's worried. He's worried that he's manipulating. You see? King is worried about the queen, but why are you worried? Don't worry. Work it out. But then that's coming up with the moon. 8 and 9. It's fractured. So it's a slow process. He's going to realize, okay, so the king is going to realize that the queen is maybe playing hard to get. Sagittarius, you're like that. You like that fun factor of chasing. You want to be chased, and good for you, because you have more fun. But you know what you want, and if you know you want, then you're just playing a game. But let me see here. No, you're working it out. And then there's the king who's taking the leadership role. So the sense of victory is like, I want this, I'm going to get it, and I will get it. That determination. Okay? Look to the full moon for completion or beginning, if that is where you are. If you're ending something to get into something else, then yeah, let's see what the 6 of Pentacles represents. See, the 7 of Swords. It's a betrayal. Taking a chance. The devil is stopping it for an offer to heal a sense of lack and manipulating healing. Manipulating healing. Why are you worried? Sagittarius, you don't worry about anything. How come you're worried now? Well, I guess it's destined. This devil is here. Okay, all right. It's manipulation, a sense of I don't feel like I belong. I don't feel welcomed. I don't feel good. I'm burdened by everyone else's expectations of what I should do. Okay, Sagittarius, you need to go off into smooth waters. You need to take that nap. You need to slow down, especially the mental side, because you're going to take yourself into that lethargy that Sagittarians are known for. When the things don't go the way they want, they get all moody. I know that's a Capricorn thing too, but it's that sense of the fire burning out. You feel if you stop, you'll die. No, you won't. You'll take on a new perspective. And that offer, the devil is stopping it simply because it is based on treachery. So if you're receiving an offer and you're finding that you're following your intuition, you need to. If you're not, things are going to work itself out. It's just saying no is not a finality. It is a temporary state of being, because when you say no, you start to think, well, do I really want or do I not want? That's when you say, no, I'm never doing this again, and then you do it even more, if you see where I'm coming from. But because it can go either here or there, your choice, you see, because the offer is still there for marriage, whether it is accepted or not, there is an offer for marriage. And I don't want to say it is like this and it is like that. Things change, and it will change. After I put this out, things will change again, because you take this information and you change the situation that you're in, and then there is just automatic change. And the way that it's going is, it is going to make an offer going into peace with natural love, you see, in an abundance of, it's very satisfying because of the truth. As in saying the truth will set you free. What is this Ace of Swords? Manipulation. But it's not such, manipulation could mean good and bad. I always say that. It depends on how you use it. But because it's a truth, this victory card here turns this manipulation into a good thing. So manipulating to heal. Manipulating the dilemma in order to heal and have the abundance. Again, abundance with abundance. Following the instinct. Pretty much close to Leo. Because ego and lies, all of that is coming up, and leaving a situation to get into another one is what is destined here, just like in Leo. But there is no but. It is just to say that you will make a choice. Your situation will automatically change after you listen to this clip. That's what I will say. You will see the light through the darkness. You will come through and you will say, I don't want this. I want that. Or I want this. Whatever the choices are that you have. Okay, let's see what is this Four of Wands representing. Boy. Again, the stalemate situation. The devil is holding this wanting to get into a marriage is being held back because things need to slow down. You need to stop and really focus on what is it you really want in a relationship. Do you want to be in a relationship? Because that fire sign, king and prince, very, very passionate, loves this, oh, I'm a free and disengaged type. I don't want to be in a relationship for very long if I could help it. And that becomes a way of life. And you could be looking forward to that. Some of us are. And others really, really want to be in a relationship. So holding back on getting into a relationship that may end up in a marriage, because that's where it looks like it wants to go, you're not sure if you want to be in that. And that's where your passion stands out, and it says, well, no, I just want to roam and have fun, and I stand in my truth about having fun and being in multiple relationships and celebrating life. Celebrating, I just want to party. I want to have as many parties as I can take, and I will relax and put down the burden about being in a relationship because I'm bored out of my mind. Again, the 9, because I have all that I need and I can walk away anytime. But I feel alone because people keep leaving me and ending relationships. Or I am ending relationships, depending on where you sit. It seems that there wants to be a relationship, but for love, because it is so destined. It is so destined. But you take it as it resonates for you again. And this is, we're juggling with choice. What do I want? What is it that I really want? And here, this is a difficult one because the marriage in itself is based on changing the perspective, making that offer, proposing very passionately but truthfully about ending third parties. Don't want to be in third party situations anymore. They're boring. I don't feel fulfilled, and I end up leaving relationships. But I want to make an offer for love because I am compelled to do so. And that is powerful. That is a powerful sense of spirit is guiding that, is what it means. It just means that you can't say no. And this is why this night is present and overshadowing anything and everything that's happening in this read, because it's going to slow everything down. That lesson on the 4th is a reflection here. And it all means it all means that you need to slow down and make a choice and really go with that choice. What is 3 of Pentacles representing? The 9, again, behind the scenes. Destiny, being worried about being robbed of love. Sagittarius, you are very patient. You know you're going to be betrayed. Your intuition tells you so. Because you know that there's a third party. You know it. That is why you are worried. And there's this karma. What is this justice? Focusing on the love that you feel you're going to be robbed of. You're being patient because you know of the betrayal that is coming. Because your king is now a knight chasing after the Queen of Pentacles. not able to fight for that commitment. Wanting to heal the disappointment. It's going to be a new beginning. Because you know about, and I say you, if you are looking at this, looking into third party situations, and you found out that your king has been cheating and with a woman who makes her own money, who doesn't care about being in a relationship that's solid. She's on her own, but she's very loving and very adventurous. She's out there. She wants to just do her own thing, and she doesn't care if she's in 3 or 4 different relationships. She's happy, and that's fine. But you know about it, and your king is caught, and you know that your king is worried because he is caught, and it is a question of what do you want. You see, there's the choice again. That's why Spirit is slowing everything down, so that you can make up your mind. Sagittarius, you're so smart. That's good. You're good. You're good to know where you stand, and you're going to feel it. You're going to intuitively, you're going to know what is going on and why it's happening. And let's see this 3 of wands here, meaning you're going to walk away. You're going to change your mind. Let's see, what is this 3 of wands representing? See, choice. Divinely guided to end a cycle. So some of you are going to say, you're caught, you're dead, I'm done. Simple. Others of you are going to just be patient with that choice and let Spirit guide you. Some of you are going to react rashly, but you see, it's not going to end in a rash decision. You may say, I don't want this, I don't want this, and then you will think about it. You will come back to it and say, okay, you know what, I think I'll give it a try. But then you're going to realize that I don't want this. And that's where the karmic justice comes in, because you're really going to take the time to come up with the final, I don't want this. Right now, you're sort of tossed between the 2 choices. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Maybe is on your plate right now. But you will choose in the end, I don't want this. You will choose, because the I don't want this is in your situation, whatever it is. And you know you should choose the right way, because you're Sagittarius. You're led by Spirit. Deep down inside, you're led by Spirit, and Spirit isn't going to let you go astray and choose wrong. Right, wrong is sorry. What is wrong for you is right for somebody else. So we can't say it's wrong. What's wrong is not allowing a choice to take place. That's wrong. But you have the choice, and your choice is determined by your situation. What you will choose will be right for you in the end of the day. And that ego, yeah, that's where the ego will bend and get down to his knees. Whoever is, it's you, or it's your king, or it's your queen, whoever. Somebody's going to bend their knee, and they're going to focus on a last chance for a new beginning to heal a disappointment. Take back what was taken away. Make new plans. And move with it. Really move and be excited and have fun and take charge and have lots of lots of everything, whatever you want, because there's a happiness that comes here with tending to what you really want and what you're willing to fight for and what you're committed to. Because you will take that choice will lead into a new beginning, which will heal a disappointment. It's not going to be easy though, because it's all about strategy and taking back what was taken. That's what I see here. Taking back what was taken. Standing up for yourself and being strong in your knowledge and your deep sense of knowing, and you sacrificing. There's a sacrifice that's going to come. Again, it is about making the right choice, and the sacrifice is in order to have that forgiveness. It's as powerful as what I saw here, because that is how it ends. It's going to be a good end, in a sense where some of us are going to have that meaningful relationship that we do want, that we're hoping for, and others are going to walk away from trickery. It's and how does it all end? Well, the loss, that sense of loss is going to be it's going to fall away. That tower of loss is coming down. The integrity is going to build up because of the courage to change and take your time. Sagittarius, I told you, you're going to slow things down and it's going to work in your favor. Destiny says so. All right, let's see what the oracle message is to help Sagittarius through this trying time in August. Choice, difficult choice. Choice is not supposed to be easy, and if it is too easy, then it's not that good for you, because you're going with what you know, and sometimes you have to go with what you're not too sure about in order to really have an adventure. I don't want to say to you, yes, jump into a third party situation, but if it is that you are in a third party situation and your dilemma is to either get out or stay in, then you really need to sit down and take a think about what it is you think you want to go with this third party situation, if it is you are in one. It says that there are third parties, and all of the signs have third parties going on for the month of August, and things will taper out, and you will make a choice. Thank you, Spirit. What is the oracle message for Sagittarius for August 2023? What does Sagittarius need in order to help them get through this? What does Sagittarius need as a message? Thank you, Spirit. Oh boy, time to go. See, some of you are destined to walk away. You may be finding it hard, and it's not supposed to be easy, because you've invested. You've invested. Now it is in the reverse, so maybe you need to stay. All that glitters is in reverse, so things coming in reverse is for protection. You know the truth. You've unveiled that monster behind the mask. You know what you have in front of you. Question is what you're going to do with it. Your wisdom, Sagittarius, is what will save you. Let's see, 45, a 9. Let's see, 45, time to go. I'm so curious. If we're at the 45, then we were at the 44 before. Let's see where that brings us. 44. 46. 44. The thinker. So you were thinking. That 8 of Swords. Yes. It'll bring us there to say, well, I want this, I don't want that, I've been in this and I've been in that. See the 9 of Swords there? Yeah, worried. So let's see. Strategy. Being analytical and logical. So trying to figure out which way to go. Strategizing. Maybe you were part of a plot. Maybe you are creating that plot. Let's see. The 45. Time to go in the reverse. Let's see what it signifies here. Endings. Completion, walking away from something because there's nothing else to learn or experience. This is when you've had your fill and you go, you know what, I don't need this anymore, I'm done. Okay, time to go. Protection. Let's see, keep turning the 7 over. This message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances have come to an end. You will not find the success you desire by continuing with what is now in front of you. This is an auspicious sign, because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. It is time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You've finished your tasks, and you can rest assured that this ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You've done all you can. Now trust that Spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life. And remember that when you close one door, another one opens. Everything I said about this right here, this pile, and what I said about here is in this card. I'm not going to try and remember what I said. Play it back. Sagittarius, your wisdom is your beacon of light. Trust in what you are born into. That's Sagittarius, wherever it is in your chart. See the planets in Sagittarius or around Sagittarius. If you have none in Sagittarius, what is opposite to Sagittarius? Because this is divine. I just read it. This is divine. A door closes, another one opens. If you're having a hard time walking away from something, take this, what I have said here, to help you make that decision. And sit and think about what it is you really want. Wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, this is affecting you, and you will know how. All things that glitter, number 16. Because that one is when you, oh my God, it opened up right on it. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being mercurial. You see how you just be yourself. You holding on to that integrity. Right there. This is the integrity card. Because you don't have to wear a mask, and you know you're beautiful. And if someone says you're ugly, it's because they are ugly. And they see their ugliness through you. Just remember that. That is one piece of wisdom that'll carry you. Let's see the protection for all that glitters. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. I'll read it again. This is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle that masks something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation. You'll be sorry you got yourself into. Pursuing it will only bring about a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how Spirit protects you? Better things await. So if you're feeling like you're being coerced, or you're just sensing, I don't trust this, walk away. And if you're thinking that you can go in and change someone, I will work on making sure they don't cheat. Not gonna happen. If they're cheating now, they're gonna cheat again. So I'll leave it there. I thank you for showing up. Your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, Sagittarius. Until our next read, love and light.